it. Big three for Laconia, and it comes from Ethan Pino. He shoots it at a 30% clip from three. Here's a turnover. Yes, a turnover. And it's saved to be a live ball turnover as well. And a foul on Ben Baker will send Keaton Grotti back to the free throw line. Not sure who that John Kuhn was looking for that pass. It was going to go out of bounds. It was saved by Lucas straight to a Spartan. And it's going to be a timeout for Coach Krieger. Let's sneak 30 in here as well. It's an 8-4 lead for Springs. Stay with us.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Back here at the pit. Apologies for the brief outage that we had. 8-4 if you're just joining us or if we just got hooked back up. High school sports today on RadioPlusInfo.com, presented by these four Fond du Lac area Edward Jones financial advisors, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. The third free throw of the night for Keaton Grotti goes down. He's got a 2-for-3 start from the charity stripe tonight. And second one forthcoming for Keaton Grotti. And it's cashed. So a 3-for-4 start, 3 points from the line for Grotti and a 3 from Ethan Pino. And it's a 6-0 run after Springs started out with an 8-0 lead. So here comes Krusek. Couple of turnovers also for Springs recently have tightened this thing up a great deal. Here's Pitts. Skip pass over to Krusek. He wants a left wing three. Too strong. Rebound tipped out. Last touch by Keaton Grotti. It stays with Springs. So 4 team fouls for Springs and a couple of them on Sam Lucas. So he went back to the bench previous to that timeout. And we'll see how long he is on the bench. Here's another turnover. Pino got his hand in the passing lane. Farrell up ahead. Great outlet pass from Garrett. And he found Cash Farrell. And we're tied up here. 8-0 run for the Laconia Spartans. Krusik's got it at the high post. Out to Baker between the circles. Dribble drive and another deflection. This time it was Keaton Grotti getting his hand in a passing lane. And that didn't last long for Noah Mowell on the bench. He's back out on the floor along with Ben Anderson. So it's the starters for the Ledgers minus Krusik plus Anderson. This was a starting lineup at one point in the season for Coach Krieger. Now, worth noting that it wasn't a 1-3-1 zone. It was more of a 3-2 zone, but there was a zone that gave the Ledgers problems against WLA. Here's another turnover for Springs, and it's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Laconia Spartans on and underneath inbound as Cash Farrell got the steal from Anderson, went coast to coast. But there was the zone, and my guess is once that gets put on tape, some teams are going to try it against you. And Springs, despite hitting a couple of threes so far tonight, has struggled against the 1-3-1. Pino entry pass and a foul on Ben Anderson. So 5 team fouls on the Ledgers. Spartans still looking for their first team foul. Well, they're not looking for team fouls, but you get the picture. 10 minutes and 3 seconds to go here in the first half. It'll be Garrett's to inbound it. Looking for Pino, deflected by Anderson. That's a good play by Ben Anderson, kind of that trail technique if we were out on the football field, right, where he's trailing behind him and was able to make up the ground and tip it out of bounds. Garrett's looks, surveys, tries to get it into Farrell, and Farrell's going to chase it back down 25 feet from the hoop. Here goes Cash Farrell to the hoop, and he finishes. That's a sweet move, Cash Farrell, and he's been more aggressive tonight than he was in the entire game up on the ledge, and it's a 10-0 run for the Spartans. Well, after a pretty tough start for Laconia, they have forced another timeout for Coach Krieger. That's his second timeout of the game. It's a minute timeout, and we'll be back in a minute. Stay with us.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
What can I do for you, man?
You know what? Really craving nacho fries. You guys got any of those?
Ads are working.
I don't know what you're talking about. What ads?
Oh, like all the pictures I put over here in your bedroom. Oh, I put that there. See you later, man.
9 minutes and 44 seconds left here in the first half. Tonight's game powered in part by Willsport, sports lighting and control systems, made in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. To get started upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue, visit www.willbrands.com. Skip pass here to Ben Baker. Shot fake for Baker, and he skips another pass over to Mowell in the corner. Noah Mowell down to John Kuhn. Kuhn back out to Mowell. He has shot the three great recently, and he's got another. That one nestles home for Noah Mowell, and Springs breaks a 10-0 run and has the lead yet once again. First 8 points for Springs, next 10 for the Spartans, and that one hits the stanchion, so it's going to turn back over to the Ledgers. One pass possession that time for Laconia, and Pino couldn't get the three to go. 1 point lead for Ben Baker, Ben Anderson, and these St. Mary's Springs Ledgers. Again, just so difficult up top of the key when you have to deal with the length of Cash Farrell and his quickness as well. Just tremendous range. Here is Mowell. Mowell in the corner, bounces down to John Kuhn. Kuhn, post move, kicks out to Anderson. Baker wants his second three of the night, comes up short. Offensive rebound and the putback for John Kuhn. Kuhn and Mowell both have 5 apiece, and the other 3 coming from Ben Baker here in the first half. This is a Pino 3. No, shot fake. Dribbles down the lane, gets into the post. Skip pass over to Farrell. He wants a triple. This one looks good. Rainbows in for Cash Farrell. Farrell's up to 7 here in the first half. 13-13 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Mowell gets free underneath, and that was an easy one. A little defensive breakdown on the zone that time, and a couple of more points here for Noah Mowell. So Farrell and Mowell each with 7 apiece for both of their teams. And this is Sawyer Schultes. Down to Farrell. Over here to Pino. Pino drives the paint, jump stops, deflected by a couple of Springs players, and a timeout for Coach Tash. So he's going to take a full timeout after a 5-3 run, if you can call that a run, by Springs. But nonetheless, the Ledgers have a lead once again. We're back with more after this timeout on Radio Plus. Stay with us.
Did you know that 70% of Americans have less than $1,000 in their savings account? That might not sound like a big deal until you have a major medical incident. Many insurance plans can require you to pay almost $9,000 out of pocket, making it nearly impossible to cover that expense. But this doesn't have to be your situation. Introducing MedElite by Evolution Benefits Association. A MedElite membership is a safety net of benefits that helps protect your family, your home, and your lifestyle when unexpected expenses occur. MedElite helps you pay those bills by giving every member access to a choice of benefits, including $10,000 of accident coverage, accidental death and dismemberment, life insurance, and critical illness coverage, and $300 per week disability income. Imagine the peace of mind you'll have knowing that your financial future is more secure, so you could focus on your recovery. That's MedElite.
Back here on RP Video Sports, Jordan King with you. The Spartans and the Ledgers getting after it here, and it's a 2-point lead for Springs over the Spartans. Here is Cash Farrell. Farrell and Pino on a drive. Missed it. Rebound down with Jack Holtzman. And a couple of games ago I think it was a Campbell Sport game, asked Coach Krieger about Holtzman, and said he wants to get him more involved in these tight games too, and here's a chance for him. Here's a rebound on the missed three from Mowell. It's Camden Smith. Smith into the front court, jump stops, gives it back to Pino trailing back. Smith down to Farrell on the baseline. Grotti catches. Inside to Smith, back out to Grotti. Smooth move from Grotti. Down to Farrell. In the corner, missed it. A little bit off to the right. Rattled around, no good. Rebound down to John Kuhn. Outlet pass to Holtzman, and he's going to hold up. Baker. Good pass to Mowell. Mowell gets it underneath the block and finishes. Noah Mowell up to 9 points here in the first half for the Ledgers, and it's a 4-point lead. 17-13 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Here's Pino down to the corner with Smith. He wants a three. This one rattles home. 3-ball for Camden Smith. So this thing, back and forth we go. Tightens it back up. John Kuhn down to the corner. Mowell three. This one missed. Rebound down with Keaton Grotti. And after his first one went down, last two have not hit home for Noah Mowell from that corner three spot. Here's Grotti over to Pino. Springs, by the way, in his zone as well. Kind of a 2-3 here. Here's a triple for Smith. Missed it short. Rebound tipped from John Kuhn. Out to Baker. Some contact there, no whistle. Here goes Pino. Nice pass underneath. And the finish by Sawyer Schultes. Schultes is another one of the seniors. Here goes John Kuhn quickly down the other side. Blocked by Grotti. Holtzman underneath. Gets it to roll in. Jack Holtzman running the floor. And that's the kind of hustle I think Coach Krieger is excited about with Jack Holtzman. 19-18 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Mowell has a pass. Into the passing lane. He's got a steal. And Baker will slow things down. This pace has been frantic, but these teams, that's how they want to play. Here's Anderson underneath Mowell. Mowell through the contact. Count the basket and the foul. Noah Mowell into double figures here in the first half, and he'll have a chance to get his 12th point from the line. The Ledgers now starting to figure out how to get a paint touch for Noah Mowell, and he goes to the charity stripe. First foul on the Spartans, and the free throw is good for Mowell, who is a 76.5% free throw shooter. Here's Pino down to the corner. That was Smith down there, and Pino's got it back working against the zone. Here's Farrell. Down to the short corner with Bonlender. He's trapped there. Snaps a pass inside here to Grotti. Skip pass to Smith. Good ball movement. Ends up with Pino. 3-ball. Good. Ethan Pino with his second triple of the first half, and he's got 6 points. So back and forth we go with these two teams, and the shooting it took some time to get started, but it's starting to heat up here between these two. Ben Baker going to stand out near the half-court logo, if there were a logo out there. So used to saying logo. There's no logo on the floor at half-court. They got it on the side of the floor. Here's Anderson. Baker. And by the way, it was a 1-3-1. Now it's a 2-3 for Laconia, and this is missed here. Rebound out with Farrell. Farrell up ahead. He's working on the right side. Missed it short. And that time it was Ben Baker who impacted the shot. Anderson's got the pass on the outlet pass from Baker. Inside to Mowell yet again. Suffers through the contact and misses it. Nice job defending there with Grotti. Straight hands in the air and no foul forthcoming. Pino's got the triple. This time it's too long. Saved by Grotti, but straight to Holtzman. 4:10 to go in the first half. Here goes Sam Lucas. Good take. Blocked by Pino. Well, couple of good interior defensive possessions. First from Grotti, then from Pino to get a couple of blocks. Here goes Grotti, up and under move, kicks it back to Smith. Corner three on the way, rattles around. How did that not go for Camden Smith? Already hit 1-3. That one rattles around, no good. Holtzman has it on the left wing. Near side with Lucas. 3:40 to go first half. Baker will reset. And they're going to try to get Sam Lucas into the high post. It's more of a 2-3 now look on the zone for the Spartans. And on this iteration of the zone, it's Smith and Farrell on the top. Here's a one-handed pass from Anderson. That was looking for Lucas. Ends up with Anderson from Baker this time. Rebound down with Holtzman. Got an offensive board. Back out to Ben Anderson. He drives to the high post. And Baker's going to slow things down once again. Gets it into the short corner with Mowell. Good ball movement. Ends up with Baker. Shot fake there. Drives baseline. Kicks it back out to Baker. They're getting Anderson in good positions here. We'll see if he decides to throw up a three. This is a skip pass to Lucas. And a good job by Sam Lucas to pull that one down. Almost looked like he was back out on the football field as a split end. Oh, or a tight end. Played a little bit of both over the course of the season. Trying to get the ball into Mowell. Here's a seal. Instead, they go to Holtzman at the high post. Good ball movement. Anderson, shot fake. Goes baseline on Bondlander, and a foul on Bondlander. That is a long possession for the Ledgers. Got to give them some credit to be patient and make Laconia work. Then at the end of it all, it's a foul on number 5, Carter Bondlander. Second team foul for the Spartans. And an underneath inbounds opportunity here for Springs. Krusik and John Kuhn back onto the floor. Krusik wants a three straight out of the inbounds. Missed it. Offensive rebound, Lucas. Shovels it to Krusik off his hands out of bounds. And another turnover from Springs. The Ledgers have decreased the turnovers slightly, but they're still about a 17 turnover a game kind of team. Here is Smith. Meanwhile, the Spartans take much better care of the basketball. Here's Ben Baker, though, stripping. I believe that was Blank he stripped, and then a foul here is the second one on Bondlander as Krusik was out in transition. And so Bondlander is going to have to take a seat with the second foul, just the third team foul. It's been physical, but I appreciate letting the guys play, and that's what this crew has been able to do. Great job by them. Here's Ben Anderson. And it's been a pretty good first half here between these two teams. There's been some sloppy play, no doubt, but there's a lot of tough defense being played as well. That's a nice pass from Mowell. Pitts just wasn't ready for it. Good little slip pass between a couple of Spartan defenders and fooled everyone, so much so that Pitts couldn't corral it. 2 minutes left in the first half. Here goes Smith down to the corner with Blank. Hounded by Krusik. Good physical defense by Caden Krusik. Here is Keaton Grotti. Far side with Farrell. Like I said, this is a fun matchup to watch. Kuhn and Farrell going at it. And one of the Ledgers got their hands on that, and Anderson's able to tip it to Mowell. Mowell down the lane, Euro step through. A block. It's a block is the call, and the boos rain down from the home crowd. The original, when the referee blew the whistle, he originally had his hand on the back of his head, which would indicate offensive foul, and changed it to a foul on Nick Blank. And it'll send Noah Mowell to the free throw line. Fourth team foul on the Spartans. Mowell is 1 for 1 from the line. Misses that one. You know, Mowell, when a guy is in control and does that Euro step, I think that means you're in control, and I think that's probably the argument the referees have is if you are under control enough to be able to Euro step it, you're not out of control. Perhaps. I don't know. I'm not down there in the conversation, so we'll stop speculating. 1 for 2 from the line for Noah Mowell. He's up to 13 points. Down the lane, here goes Blank. Gets it to Grotti, and that's last touched off of Mowell, yeah. And it'll stay with the Spartans underneath. That was a great take from Blank, and again, another good pass, and so good, just like it happened on the other side with Springs. This time Grotti wasn't ready for it. Grotti's got it now here in the corner. Gets the ball out here to Garrett's. Garrett's hands off to Blank. Blank, a seal underneath. A good job by Krusik to get reposition guarding Grotti. Here's a backdoor cut, and Mowell's into a passing lane. Noah Mowell on the right side of the floor. Got ahead of steam. Jump stop and a travel. A turnover again as Mowell tried to jump stop, and then as he jump stopped, it almost looked like he stepped on a foot or something. He just did not hold that pivot foot down, and it turned back over to Laconia. So back and forth we go. Neither one of these teams, this is well below the season average for both of these teams, the pace that we're on. Figure these teams will start getting it going offensively. Here's Farrell. Offensive rebound to Smith as that was left up short from Farrell. Underneath with Blank. Blank, fight for the ball underneath. Do we have a tie-up? we'll see what the call is here. Both teams lobbying for it. It is a timeout for Laconia. So I thought it might have been a jump ball, but instead, timeout for the Spartans. Let's take a 30. Well, it's just a 30. So we'll keep it here for this one. And we'll get ready here for halftime. By the way, coming up at halftime, Holiday Automotive halftime show. So stick around for that. We'll have some Taco Bell trivia. rpvideosports@gmail.com if you got to fire up the old laptop and get ready to fire in your answer for Taco Bell trivia coming up at halftime during our Holiday Automotive halftime show. Winner of this game for Springs, they would temporarily move a game behind Lemira. Lemira has a big game against Omro tonight. That has massive implications on the flyway standings. WLA's at Campbellsport, North Fond du Lac's at Mayville. Those are the other games going on. We'll give you updates from those if we're able to get them here at halftime as well during our halftime show. Here goes Garrett's down the lane. Floater up, floater good. Beautiful take from Garrett's. It's his first bucket of the night, and quickly Coons up ahead. Kicks it out to Baker. Shot fake. Now triggers up a three, missed it. Offensive rebound, Krusik. Krusik down the lane. On the right side, missed it again. Good job by Farrell that time to impact it, and Farrell is fouled in the backcourt, and John Kuhn popped back up and slapped his hand quick, say my bad. Nothing intentional there from John Kuhn. Sixth team foul, just the first on Kuhn. 28 seconds left in this first half. It's been good. It's been a little sloppy on some times. It's been a little hectic, a little out of control. But both these teams knotted up here. First 8 points of the half were scored by Springs. And it was a 10-0 run. And ever since it's been 10-8, it's been back and forth we go. Here goes Blank. Underneath. Kicked out. Cash Farrell missed it short. That was worked well. Here is Kuhn. Can he get there? He cannot. We'll see if they give some time to Laconia. They are not going to give time to Laconia. It's halftime. So, my goodness, there was a lot of moving parts in that first half. After it all, halftime score, 23-23 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. My goodness, what a half of basketball. Let's take a timeout, catch our breath, come back. Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show comes up right after this.
Camden is a student from the Fond du Lac community. He joins us to give his wellness journey from Into the Woods Wellness.
Back in May, I started to get very tired, and I wasn't sure what was really going on with me. It started progressively getting worse, really high fever. I just really wasn't getting out of bed much, and that's when I went to my doctor. They took my blood, told me I had mono. My symptoms slowly went away, but what stayed behind was the fatigue and exhaustion. I was falling asleep, I was always tired. My mom mentioned that there was a place I could go get these IV treatments that would hopefully help me. I got my first IV treatment. I felt a little bit better. Went back week after week. By about the third week, I was feeling just amazing. I hadn't felt like this in several months. I was up again. I was hanging out with my friends. I could go to work full days, and I felt like a totally new person again.
Log on intothewoodsjourney.com. Into the Woods Wellness, where you can start your own wellness journey.
Here at the Wellness Way Fond du Lac, we disrupt the standard approach to healthcare. We understand that common is not normal, and unlike the restrictive healthcare mentality, we dig deeper to find answers to life-restricting health challenges. While focusing on overcoming interference in the body, we go beyond symptom-based care and address your unique physiology, allowing your mind and body to find its way to better health. You don't need to merely get through every day, but rather take control of your life, and more importantly, your health. The Wellness Way Fond du Lac. Do health differently.
Being a smaller organization, I think, gives us such an advantage to be able to adapt to what our customers need, especially at the small business level. They give us feedback on what's important to them and what products and services they need and are important and they value, and we can make adjustments. We can hear our customers as to what they need, and we can make adjustments relatively quickly. I think they see that, they see our flexibility, and they understand this is an organization that wants to work with us. They're not just going to do it their way, they're actually listening and hearing what we need.
At Camera Casino, we are making magic happen.
If you have a lot of slides sitting at home, we can magically put them on a CD for you. Need a different lens? We can fix that.
If you need something to carry all of your equipment, watch this. Oh, sometimes smaller is better.
Whether you're looking for cameras, tripods, or accessories, Camera Casino can make magic happen for you.
Since the beginning, your curious mind and imagination have guided you, where tools and technology helped you discover the world. At Moraine Park Technical College, you will train on industry-leading machines blended with hands-on learning. World-class instructors will help you shape and design your future in manufacturing. Homegrown, life-ready. Moraine Park Technical College.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. Their design and selections perfectly crafted for you. With access to hundreds of floor plans, they start by getting to know you and your unique needs. Then, with budget, layout, and family in mind, Smith Builders design partners will hand select the best options, customizing them to fit your precise needs. The process continues in their showroom and partner galleries, where you're guided through the products and fixtures on display, customizing each selection in your new home. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Welcome back here, Holiday Automotive halftime show. They got the junior Laconia Spartans teams out there. I think I overheard someone say third grade game going on out there, and it is as intense as the Ledgers and the Spartans. The Laconia Spartans and the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. Oh, all sorts of S's and L's in the wrong places. There you go. Halftime, 23-23 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. Holiday Automotive brings you the halftime show. Holiday Automotive, it's worth the trip. And in that first half, as I mentioned, two big runs. Laconia responded to an 8-0 run. It started 8-0 Springs, and then Laconia with 10 straight points. After that, no one led by more than 5 in that first half, as we have been pretty tight since then. And if you remember back to the first meeting between these two, Springs had a nice first half against Laconia, and the Spartans really had to change some things and get some things in the second half and really turn that game on its head. So for the Spartans to stay close with Springs this time, obviously that would have been a goal, and they achieved that 23-23. In the first half, scoring-wise, 2 points for Rhett Garrett and Sawyer Schultes. Each of them had 2. 3 for Camden Smith. 4 apiece for Keaton Grotti and Cash Farrell, and Ethan Pino had 6. So 6 different scorers for the Spartans there in that first half compared to 4 scorers for the Ledgers. 2 for Jack Holtzman. Ben Baker hit a 3 early. John Kuhn had 5, and Noah Mowell had 13. Those are the scorers for the Ledgers there in that first half. By the way, unofficially, scores from elsewhere, able to dig up some scores. Unofficially, Mayville 69, North Fond du Lac 52. That one's in the second half. That one is moving much faster than all the other games. At halftime, WLA leads Campbellsport 53-20. And down in Lemira, this is a shocking score. Omro is up 37-13 in the first half. 37-13, 24-point lead for the Foxes over Lemira in the first half. And my goodness, I think, Lemira's third in the conference at 7-2, and Omro's still unbeaten. Had that 93-87 win over WLA at WLA, which could set up a final game of the season up at Omro. But I think a lot of people said, careful now with Lemira. They had won 7 straight games coming into tonight, and by the looks of it, it won't be an 8th. They are trailed by a big number here in the first half, but we'll try to keep you updated on those as we progress through the game here in the second half. That's our Holiday Automotive halftime show. Taco Bell trivia here, and Taco Bell menu items. You can order them online Pick them up at any Taco Bell location in Fond du Lac at the drive-thru. Taco Bell, Liv Moss. And our Taco Bell trivia here tonight. There are 2 players in this game that are in the top 6 in the flyway scoring-wise. 2 players tonight. I'll give you a hint. One for either team. One for either team in the top 6 in the flyway in scoring. Yeah, who are those 2? Who are those 2 players? By the way, both of these players are top 6 rebounders as well. So they're top 6 in both scoring and rebounding. So give me those 2 names, and you'll win yourself some Taco Bell on the Taco Bell trivia. rpvideosports@gmail.com. We'll keep that open through the second half. So as soon as you figure that out, chime in and let us know that you got some Taco Bell coming your way. rpvideosports@gmail.com. Who are the 2 players, one for either team, that are both in the top 6 rebounding and scoring in the Flyway Conference this season? Take a timeout, come back in about a minute and a half. We'll have basketball. Second half of action on the way. Stay with us.
Since the beginning, your curious mind and imagination have guided you, where tools and technology helped you discover the world. At Moraine Park Technical College, you will train on industry-leading machines blended with hands-on learning. World-class instructors will help you shape and design your future in manufacturing. Homegrown, life-ready. Moraine Park Technical College.
Marco, the name our area trusts for all things related to your tax return. For over 60 years, our community has trusted the Marco Tax Service at 43 East 3rd Street, Fond du Lac.
It's a slow time for air conditioners, but it's a busy time for furnaces. Hi, this is Sarah and Danny from AirTech Heating.
We want to share a few tips from our technicians to keep your furnace running smoothly this season.
Be sure to change your furnace filter to maintain proper airflow. Not sure how frequently or what filter is best? We can help.
Take good care of your furnace. Contact us for annual preventative maintenance.
And make sure your outdoor vent pipes are clear of snow, leaves, or debris. As always, if you've got questions, our team is here to help.
For whatever it takes, 24/7 service, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
Back here at the pit. Thanks for joining us here on RadioPlusInfo.com. 23-23 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. High school sports today on RadioPlusInfo.com, presented by these 4 Fond du Lac area Edward Jones Financial Advisors. Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. So as we get rolling here in the second half, Springs will have the basketball and see if they can, from their perspective, see if they can start the second half the same way they started the first. Hit a couple of threes. Kuhn and Baker both knocking down threes, and Mowell getting on the scoreboard as well. They led it 8-0 early on, and then, as I mentioned, the run of Laconia got them back in it. Here's a 1-3-1 zone, still going to be played here in the start of the second half. Laconia briefly switched to a 2-3 in that first half, but they're in the 1-3-1 again to start the second frame here. Springs, meanwhile, man-to-man. Here is Farrell. Far side with Blank. Down underneath, Bonlander working on Caden Pitts. Bonlander shovels it back out. Got a 15-footer here for Grotti. Missed it. Long. Don't think that hit the rim even. And the rebound was down with Krusik. Sometimes they can miss so bad that they're good. You get the offensive rebound. The defense is boxing out, assuming it's going to hit the rim. Here's a 3 for Mowell. Oh, he got it. Mowell with a great start to the second half. He's got a game-high 16 points. The next leading scorer is Ethan Pino with 6 for Laconia. Here's Krusik working against Pino defensively. Bonlander, nice behind the back, dribbles down the lane, gets the ball to Farrell in the short corner. He stops, pops, jumper, no good. Rebound tipped out to Pino. Pino with the floater. One-handed up and good for Ethan Pino. He's got 8. Here is John Kuhn down in the corner. Skip pass out top of the key with Baker. Near side, Krusik. And Baker will slow things down, bark out some directions. And Kuhn's got it over there on the right wing. Pitts continues to work inside, and now Mowell's at the high post. Baker fires a pass to Krusik. Again, trying to get Pitts into the high post. Now they have. Pitts fires it back out to Krusik. The return pass. Krusik, 3. He got it. Krusik hits a three. So back-to-back triples, and it is kind of like the second half, just like the first. And free throws coming here for Bonlender. So Bonlender to the free throw line. 6-2 run to start the second half for Springs, and Bonlender will try to continue to cut into the Springs lead. This time it's short. Laconia is 3 for their first 5 from the line. Springs, meanwhile, 2 for 3. And the second free throw is good for Bonlender. First points of the night for Carter Bonlender. He is the 7th Spartan to score, compared to just 4 Ledgers. And Pitts can't get it to go. Bonlender taps it out of bounds, and it stays with the Spartans. Bonlender, I think, thought he might have been fouled. I think that's what he's turning around and saying to Coach Tash, as Noah Mowell was down there working hard. Baker fires it out. Pass picked off. Here's Blank. Cross court to Grotti. Grotti down the lane. Tried to dunk it. Missed it. And that's a good job by Krusik just to stay there. Instead of laying it in, Grotti went for the dunk and left it short. Here's a skip pass to Baker. Top of the key with Krusik. Just hit the three. Careful on the travel down to the corner. Here is Pitts. Nice ball fake into Mowell, and Pitts scores his first bucket of the night. He is the 5th Ledger to score. Here's Pino. By the way, the PA said Pino. Coach Blank was saying it's Pino, so I'm going to go with Coach Blank. And here's a foul again, sending Grotti to the free throw line. Mowell picks up his first of the night. That's a kind of a rare sight, with Mowell staying foul-free in the first half. Grotti's 3 for 4 from the charity stripe, and curse of the commentator, misses his 5th attempt. 3 for 5 now. And here comes Sam Lucas into the game. Second free throw on this trip for Keaton Grotti, and he gets it to go. Grotti's got 4 points, all coming from the free throw line for Keaton Grotti. 15-12 to go in the ball game. Pitts catches in the short corner. Shot fake for John Kuhn. Back down underneath to Pitts. He tries to skip one. It's deflected. Nice job, Bonlender, and it's taken away by Farrell. Bonlender got the deflection, though. And Baker almost has a steal. Pino wants a deep three. Got it! Ethan Pino's 3rd 3 of the night. He's got 11, and it's back to a 1-point contest. Oh, my, what a shot from deep, deep 3. Kuhn's going to try to respond with a deep 3 of his own. Missed it. Offensive rebound to Mowell. Back down underneath to John Kuhn. He dribbles right side. Finishes at, left it short. I didn't think there was any way John Kuhn was leaving that guy short, but it did hit the front iron, but he was fouled. Thought that was going to be an and one opportunity there for John Kuhn. I think on the foul, he was forced to shift it from his right to his left hand and just came up a touch short. Kuhn missed. He's a 54% free throw shooter. Both Kuhn and Baker are pretty good shooters, and neither one finding the range from the free throw line, and that one did not hit the rim, so going to stop the play and inbound it underneath for the Spartans. For example, Ben Baker shoots the 3 at 39%, just a 43.5% free throw shooter. Just step back and hit the triple, right? Here goes Farrell down the lane, gets it down to the corner. 3-ball on the way, good for Nick Blank. Blank is the 8th different Spartan to score, and they have spread it out, and they have a lead, 33-31. First lead of the second half for the Spartans on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. 2-point lead. Down underneath to Pitts. Pitts fires it out to Baker. Shot fake from Baker. Near side with Lucas. Rattles around, no good. And it's tapped out by Mowell, saved by Grotti. Farrell's into the front court. Spins past Kuhn, scoops up and scores. Count the basket and the foul. Cash Farrell. Oh, what a take, what a move by Farrell. He's got 9. And that's number 2 on Noah Mowell. Oh, man. Farrell, coast to coast. Grady saved it to Farrell. He turned and had a head of steam. He had one thing on his mind, spun past Kuhn, finished through the contact. Misses this one, though, and the rebound is down with Mowell. So, and one opportunity goes a-begging, and a timeout here for Coach Krieger. It's a full timeout, a 4-point lead for the Spartans, and we're back after this. Stay with us on Radio Plus.
Gas prices, home expenses, education. Will those costs always go up? Probably. At Winnebago Lutheran Academy, we can help you with one of them. We are a part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program, a program which enables qualifying families to receive a quality Christian education at no cost. That's right, zero tuition if you qualify. To learn more, visit WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Back here at Laconia High School, it was a full timeout for the Ledgers, who are trying to stifle a little bit of a run here for the Spartans. Laconia leads at 35-31 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. High school sports today on RadioPlusInfo.com, presented by these four Fond du Lac area Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Ellestead. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. So the big play from Farrell. Also got a big triple from Blank. Bonlander scored here in the second half. Got into the free throw line a couple of times. Have the Laconia Spartans, they've shot 5 free throws on the 3 fouls that they have, that they drew on Springs here in this second half. And part of that is getting this thing back up to a 4-point Spartan lead. In fact, I believe by my notes, this is their largest lead of the night coming up here in the second half. John Kuhn has it in the corner, looks underneath the Pitts, instead fires it out to Mowell. Mowell's got it here, crosses over on Blank. Nice job by Nick Blank, got a hand on that pass. Here is Anderson. He wants a triple from the corner, missed it. Rebound tipped up. Lucas has it. Sam Lucas steps through, working against Caden Pitts that time, and Sam Lucas gets it to go. And his first points of the night come here in the second half. He almost had that one blocked by Caden Pitts. I don't think Pitts even knew he was working against his own team. Here goes Pino down the lane. Floater up, good. Crawled over to the front end from Pino. And he's having a great game. He's up to 15. Check that, 13 for Pino. And into the high post with Mowell. Back out to Kuhn. Kuhn didn't even look for the three that time. He was open. Mowell's got it inside. I think this is what Springs wants to do. Get some high percentage shots, and that was absolutely what they got there. Good close here from Pitts, working on Bonlander. Bonlander misses it. Mowell, after just scoring, got the rebound, and he's coming back the other way. 2-point contest, 37-35 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Pitts catches in the corner, shovels it high post to Mowell. Euro step through at travel. He got caught between mines there. Mowell doesn't think that was a travel. I thought he caught it on his left, took the right and then the left again. And it certainly looked awkward, and I think that's more than anything why that was a foul. I don't know if that qualifies for a Euro step just then. Here's Cash Farrell, far side with Pino. Drives baseline. Got another one of them floaters. Left it short this time. Not sure if Mowell got a hand on that, but left up short that time from Pino. Here's Anderson. Kicks it back out to Baker. Ben Baker back to the top of the key, and Springs will reset it. Kuhn in the corner. Has Mowell working on Pino underneath. Here is Mowell, and a ton of contact, and no whistle forthcoming. Oh, man. That was a physical play. Here is Cash Farrell. Floater up, missed it short. Rebound down with Anderson. Anderson looks up ahead. Kuhn actually has it swatted away by Blank. Kuhn's got it now. It was saved by Ben Baker. Here goes Mowell again. Left that one a little bit too tough. Too strong on the layup opportunity for Mowell, and here come the Spartans quickly. Blank has it tied up. Oh, they're going to give a timeout to Coach Blank, or excuse me, Coach Tash there. And Springs, I don't know if Springs liked that one either, but nonetheless, before the tie-up, it is a timeout. We'll take the timeout with them back in 30 seconds here on Radio Plus.
Okay, let's start with some clouds.
some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Pizza today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
Back here in Rosendale, Laconia High School, the site of tonight's flyweight conference game between the Ledgers and the Spartans. And a timeout for the Spartans there, and it'll be an inbound opportunity for Laconia. A couple of those where Springs has tied up Laconia players with the jump ball, and right beforehand, Coach Tash is quick on the trigger there with the timeout, able to get it done, and credit to him. He's saved a couple of extra possessions, and importantly for later on in this game perhaps, maybe mark that down. That's a big play because the arrow is pointing in Laconia's favor, and it will remain that way here coming out of the timeout. 11:18 to play between these two teams that were predicted to finish two of the top three in the flyweight. They're a little further down than that, but still two quality programs, no doubt about that. Here is Mowell on the rebound as Farrell left it short. Anderson down the left side, kicks it out to Mowell. He wants a three. His would be his third of the game, missed it short. And it crawls over the back end, and nice rebound from Keaton Grotti. He's had a nice night on the boards. He is going to keep creeping closer to that that program record. Here is Pino, crosses over Lucas. Dribbles back outside. Pino I've been really impressed with his aggressiveness tonight. Again down the right side and the finish. Oh, what a take. Now he's up to 15 points. Tremendous take to the hole. Just night and day difference from their first game against Springs to now for Ethan Pino. Shot fake for Anderson, down to Mowell. Good ball movement, ends up with Kuhn. Underneath to Sam Lucas. Lucas is tied up. No. They're going to say play on, and it's saved into the backcourt with Baker. Smith had it poked away and saved here. Oh, man. Everyone just stopped playing and waiting a whistle, and nothing's coming. Here is Baker. Near side Anderson. Shot fake. Gets to the short corner. Fires a bounce pass back out to Ben Baker. The sophomore probes. Here is Lucas. Down to Anderson. Here is John Kuhn. And the crisp passing that was early in the game for the Ledgers is not quite as crisp. That's a nice pass, though, and that's a triple for Sam Lucas. As soon as I said that, Ben Anderson snapped a pass cross court. Got there in a heartbeat, and before the Spartans could adjust, Sam Lucas had already hit the three. Back to a one-point game on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. Underneath with Farrell. Out to Smith, missed it. Rebound tipped up by Mowell, working against Grotti. And Anderson, that's Baker, looks up ahead. And John Kuhn through the contact. John Kuhn. Count the basket and the foul. Kuhn's got 7. That's his first bucket of the second half, and he's going to go to the free throw line for another. Kuhn's 0 for 2 from the charity stripe. It's his second trip of the second half. He got hammered on that take to the rim and finished through all the contact. My goodness. Kuhn for the and one. He got it. 1 for 3 from the line, John Kuhn. Ledgers have shot 50% there today. 3 for 6. Here's Bonlender, top of the key, hands off to Smith. Near side with Pino. Working against Ben Anderson. Gets to the middle of the paint. Step back, jumper, a little bit strong. Came off strong. Rebound tipped out. It's Ben Baker. Up ahead to Sam Lucas. Oh, Lucas doesn't even have to dribble. What a pass from Ben Baker. And Springs leads by 4. Lucas runs the floor well and just looked like he was running a seam route out on the football field. And instead of Max Bauer, it was Ben Baker finding him this time with the basketball. Down the lane goes Bonlender. It'll be an underneath inbound here for the Spartans. 4th team foul on the Ledgers. Ooh, they're going to get Mowell here for his 3rd. Mowell has 3 of the 4 fouls here in the second half for the Ledgers. We'll see if Coach Krieger can get a sub in here quick enough. Oop, sub. Yeah, they got a sub at the official scorer didn't see that, so they didn't buzz him in. And Springs bench is screaming for the sub, and now they got it. Smith looks underneath to Bonlander. Now has to lob it into Blank. Blank's got it between the circles. Crosses over, working against Anderson. Nice pass to Smith. And Camden Smith scores his second bucket of the night. He hit a 3 earlier. He's got 5. Pitts underneath. Gets possession underneath on the block. Back out to Kuhn. No look pass to Baker. Near side with Ben Anderson, and he'll direct traffic. Sam Lucas. Again, Lucas was not available first time these two teams met. Baker catches. Good closeout from Blank. Anderson's got it now. Back out to Baker. He wants a corner 3. Up, missed it. Rebound, tipped out, and taken in from Garretts. Nice job by Rhett Garretts. Able to corral that one quickly. Here's Cash Farrell working left side. Up with the right hand. Missed it, but he's fouled. Man, Cash Farrell puts a ton of pressure on both the defense and the officials. You love his aggressiveness to the rim, and especially when he's such a good free throw shooter, nearing 70% for the season, although he missed his only free throw of the night. If he makes one of these two, he'll be in double figures. Perfect on the first. Absolutely perfect. Farrell's up to 10. He is the second Spartan into double figures. Mentioned that Pino's got 15. And Farrell's second free throw is good as well. Nestles on in. And I mentioned it in the pregame. I had, as a team statistically, they don't jump off the page at you, but this is a good free throw shooting team if you look at the individuals. And so far tonight, Laconia shot it pretty well from the free throw line, all things considered. Here's Ben Baker out to Anderson. We're tied back up on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. Lucas in the corner. Gets it back out to Anderson. And the nice thing from the Laconia Spartans defense, their length makes you loop those passes. Here's an Anderson 3 missed. Offensive rebound, Sam Lucas. What can Lucas do? In the paint, through some contact. Missed it. A little bit off to the right. Here is an outlet pass to Smith. Smith up ahead to Blank. Blank left his feet, found Farrell, and a timeout from Laconia. As I think Coach Tash thought there was a turnover forthcoming, and he was worried about that, so he used up one of his timeouts. Just a 30, we'll keep it right here. It was 23-23 at halftime. Laconia had a 4-point lead in this second half, and so did Springs. Neither one of these teams has been able to build much of a lead. And, you know, I was just mentioning there during that Springs possession, the length of Laconia, when they're in the zone, just makes you throw passes high, right? They make you put air under those passes. And it gives the defense, when you have the speed that – length and speed is a devastating combination. I don't think I need to try to convince you of that. But when you throw those lobbed passes over and you got the speed like Laconia does to close out and be under control, that just makes you a really tough team on the defensive side of the floor. And Springs is finding that tonight. I mean, the Ledgers this season, both these teams average about 67 points a game. It's almost eerie how unique these two teams are and how similar they are. 66.7 for Springs and 67 on the dot for Laconia. Oh, nice inbounds play. It gets Garretts free. Ends up with a mad scramble. Pitts almost stole it. And Cash Farrell says, oh, looky here. And he's got another point. So he's up to 13 on the night for the Spartans. Caden Krusik back into the game. Almost lost it. Baker's got it now. Down to John Kuhn. Tries to find Pitts. Able to do so. Off the deflection, Pitts misses it. Another one of those there where it was deflected, trying to get the ball to Pitts, and Pitts would have had no one on him had that not been altered by Laconia. Offensive rebound here for Cash Farrell through the contact, and he's got another one at the rim. Cash Farrell's taking over. And Kuhn can't believe it, and he is marching back towards the bench. He couldn't believe that it was a foul on him, and just like that, the Spartans have a lead. Back out to 4 points on the advantage, and another one good for Farrell. So Farrell, kind of a quiet start to the game, up to 16 points, only 4 at halftime. Here's Caden Krusik. Down to John Kuhn, back out to Krusik, trying to get the ball into the high post if they can. They're going to keep Noah Mowell out on the perimeter. I would assume that's just because he's got the 3 fouls right now. Here's Pitts looking for Mowell. Mowell's got it on the left side, skips the pass, dangerous to Krusik, saves it, out to Ben Baker. Baker probes, hands off to Mowell. Between the circles, it's a 5-point deficit for Springs on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Mowell, Baker, shot fake, gets down to the short corner, bounces underneath to Kuhn. That's a nice pass to Kuhn, and an offensive rebound as it couldn't be corralled by Laconia underneath. Blank's got another deflection. I'm not sure if Coach Tash tracks deflections like Coach Krieger does, but if he does, I would love to see the deflections for Nick Blank today. He's only got 3 points, but he has got his hands on a ton of basketballs. Here is Baker. Saves it there, coming from Noah Mowell. Down to the baseline drive here for John Kuhn. Snaps the pass over near side. Baker down the lane, kicks it out to Mowell. And again, this is just stifling defense from Laconia. Here's a 3. No, it's a, oh man, that's a foul, and they missed the bump there. Here's a 3 for John Kuhn, came up short, and the rebound is out of bounds. Team rebound for Laconia. Baker got absolutely smashed on a drive there, and just 2 team fouls. I'm not sure in the first half. I think we're working on something like 7 team fouls in the game for Laconia. They've played well on the defensive side without having to foul, and they have done a tremendous job. We did have a Taco Bell trivia submission. I'll get to that whenever we can catch our breath a little bit here, but we have had a manic second half. Here's a shot fake, and Camden Smith almost lost it, got it back as he found Blank in the corner. Here goes Cash Farrell. Jump, stop, pump fake, back out to Grotti. And they're going to slow things down. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left. And here is Grotti again. Drives on the left side, back out to Farrell. Farrell drives, paint. Mid-range jumper, no good. Offensive rebound, Smith kicks it out to Blank. This could be a big one, missed it. And the rebound ends up with Noah Mowell. Mowell fires up a pass to John Kuhn. And Kuhn, that is unfortunate. I think Kuhn tripped on the referee there. That is all-time bad luck, if that's what happened. I think that might have been what happened. And that's just unfortunate because that would have been a run out for a Springs bucket. Instead, Springs has to defend again against a long Laconia possession. Oh, both left. Here goes Grotti. Counted, and the foul. Keaton Grotti. It's just his 6th points of the game, but he goes to the line for an and one, and just like that, it's a 7-point lead. And we our guess for the Taco Bell trivia was incorrect. Mowell and Grotti was the guess. That is incorrect. And Grotti at the line. Steps up and nails it. So Grotti is 5 for 7 from the line. He has 7 points, and the lead for Laconia is 8. Coming up after the game, stick with us. We have the Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. We'll talk to the winning coach and hopefully a couple of players. Bring them up here and have a chat with us. Here goes Mowell, and relief as the whistle comes on that side of the floor as Springs kind of threw their hands up a little bit. 3rd team foul for Laconia, and it sends Noah Mowell to the free throw line where he's 2 for 3. First free throw for Mowell up and good. Like I said, man, I've said this a lot. I've done a lot of Springs games this year, and Mowell is just an incredibly fun guy to watch. You should not be able to move like that dude moves. 6'3", 220, and he moves like a guard. He is a tremendous basketball player. Absolutely. Here is Farrell. Blank's got it there far side, hounded by Ben Baker. Springs going to try to speed him up a little bit. And a pass is deflected and stolen now by Noah Mowell, and Mowell is fouled in the backcourt. Blank caught Mowell in the backcourt with a foul. And 3:38 to go. Springs within 6. It'll be Baker to walk into the front court. for the Ledgers. Kuhn's got it on the far side. Mowell flashes top of the key. He's got it now. Mowell lobs the dangerous one, caught by Ben Baker. Baker can get up there now, too. It's part of why he can rebound the way he does. Kuhn has that one swatted away. Baker saves it. Anderson, corner three, missed it a little bit long. Rebound down and swatted away from behind for Mowell. Stays with the Spartans. Tonight's game powered in part by Willsport. Sports lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Get started upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue. Visit www.willbrands.com. That's willbrands.com. Here goes Farrell working on Kuhn again. And he's got it back from a brief stint with Rhett Garretts. Farrell down to Grotti in the corner. Grotti working on Mowell. Drives baseline. Hangs. Gets the ball near side with Smith. And it ends up with Garretts after a couple of stops along the way. Here's Rhett Garretts. Dribbles left side. Takes it. Misses it. Rebound down to John Kuhn. Kuhn up ahead to Mowell. Mowell working on Grotti. Count the basket and the foul. Noah Mowell. And Springs is back in it. Foul is on Grotti. Number 2 on Grotti, 5th team foul. And since Noah Mowell has come back into the game from picking up his 3rd foul, he has put a lot of pressure on the Spartans, and it's exactly what the Ledgers needed. He's got 9 second-half points, does Noah Mowell. He's across the 20-point mark. He's got 22. And a chance at the free throw line to build on what is already a 4-for-5 start from the free throw line. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in this one. And it has been absolutely been a fun game here between these two. You knew it was. It just had that billing, didn't it? And it's everything we made it out to be. Free throw is missed, so it's going to be a 4-point advantage for the Spartans with the basketball. Cash Farrell. Man flashing free is Sawyer Schultes. He's hounded by Ben Baker, and Sawyer Schultes will go to the free throw line. Don't have a number here for Sawyer Schultes that I can tell you about his free throw shooting prowess. But as soon as he got the ball, Baker did not waste much time fouling him, so I'm not sure if that was kind of who they had talked about. I'm not sure. But Baker was quick to foul. And Schultes knocks down the front end. Springs will have one more chance to foul and put Laconia on the line with a 1-and-1 bonus. And second free throw is good for Schultes as well. So if that was the plan, did not go to plan. Here is Baker. Thought about the three, kicks it back down to John Kuhn. He's open for three. Rainbows in. John Kuhn for three. And the Ledgers now within 3. Here is Schultes. Schultes down the right side of the paint. Throws it, almost out of bounds, saved by Rhett Garretts. Here is Keaton Grotti. Out to Cash Farrell. He is not the guy you want to foul with 1-and-1 on the line. Here's Rhett Garretts. Garrett's backdoor cut. Almost picked off by John Kuhn. And the ball now out here with Schultes. Just hit a couple of free throws. Into Smith. Down underneath now. Nice wraparound pass. Grotti finds Rhett Garretts, and Garretts gets it to go. Just his second basket of the game, and it comes at an integral time. And he's got 4. Here is Ben Anderson. 90 seconds to play. Baker's got it now. Kuhn, Pitts. Mowell still on the bench, or checked in at the table right now. Here is John Kuhn. Just hit a 3. He's got a right wing 3. This one misses. Tipped up by Pitts. And underneath collecting it is Garretts. It's a 5-point advantage. Springs got to at least speed this game up a little bit, if not foul. We'll see. Schultes here, and yeah, there's the foul again. And they want to give it against Sawyer Schultes. Game was tied at 23 at the half. And about halfway through this second half, Laconia went on a little run to push this thing out to 7. And we're going to have a timeout. We're going to get a timeout here for Coach Krieger. It's just a 30-second timeout. So we're going to keep it right here. Noah Mowell has 22 unofficially. We'll add it up. I'm adding things up on the fly here, so we'll try to add these things up post-game, and we will give those to you during our Facts Value Savings Bank post-game show, which comes up right at the conclusion of tonight's game. So make sure you stick around with us. Man, what a couple of awesome games here from the pit this week. We were here on Monday, saw that tremendous game between WLA and Laconia girls basketball. 3-point win for Coach Morgan and company. Congratulations to them. We mentioned Flyweight Conference champs for the 14th time. Man, unbelievable. Also this week they had their point guard break the all-time assists record. And I heard an interview with Coach Morgan. Like he said, you got to have good teammates to get that done. But congratulations to Aubrey Leonard, who has a chance here to just put that record absolutely out of reach because she's only a junior. Rebound down with Ben Baker. So it worked that time to foul Schultes. Here goes John Kuhn. He's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line as Grotti hacked him on the way to the hole. And I think that's 3 on Grotti. There you go, confirmation of that. But tonight's been good as well. No one is going to break any scoring records here this evening. But right now it looks like Laconia is doing just enough to grind this one out and try to draw level and tie Springs, at least for the moment, in Flyweight Conference action. And 0 for 2 for John Kuhn for the free throw. And the rebound was down with Grotti. This is tipped, but ends up with Pino. Pino's got it into the front court. Down to the corner. Pino's got it again. They foul Ethan Pino. That's a good foul from Springs. Thought they might do that right away. 53.7% from the free throw line for Ethan Pino. So playing statistics, that's the right thing to do. And Lucas just fouled out of the game. So Caden Pitts will return. And the Ledgers are in dire straits here. Pino, who hasn't hit a bucket in a little bit of time here, misses the front end of the free throw. Again, 15 points for him. Second free throw for Pino. And rattles off, no good. So he goes 0 for 2. 44 seconds left in this one. Here's Ben Anderson. He's hit some big shots for Springs this year. This one misses. Offensive rebound, John Kuhn misses. Another offensive rebound, John Kuhn. He's fouled, and he'll go back to the free throw line. Well, John Kuhn is laying the body on the line, and he is, last couple of trips, has just been a monster on the glass. Can he finish from the line, though? He's 1 for 5 tonight. Statistics would say John Kuhn's going to go 2 for 2 here. But that's why we play the game, and, you don't throw out statistics and say, we play the game for a reason. But over the course of the year, and Kuhn's shot enough free throws to where it's not a fluky free throw number, but he's 1 for his first 6. Coach Tash, I think he is concerned about, right now he's just telling his guys, got to grab a rebound if he misses. He doesn't, so 1 for 2 for Kuhn, and you got to feel they got to foul Pino again. Pino's got it here. They get it to Grotti. Grotti throws it up to Smith. That might be another one, and Blank's got it now, and he'll get fouled. Nick Blank's a 68% free throw shooter. So he had an opportunity to foul Pino, who is a 53.7% free throw shooter and just missed a couple. First free throw for Blank, no good. So I mentioned about the free throw shooting earlier. That was Laconia's a strength for them. It has quickly left them. Second free throw for Nick Blank. And by the way, Monday was this is missed as well. And the rebound, Blank almost got it back again. Blank did get it back again. And a timeout for Laconia. Mao wasn't able to corral it, neither was Pitts. And it's a timeout for the Spartans. Full timeout, let's take 30. We're back in 30 seconds to finish this thing up. Last 19 seconds after this.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
Back here at Laconia High School, glad to have you along with us. 55-51 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. Tonight's game powered in part by Will Sport. Sports lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. To get started upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue, visit www.willbrands.com. That's willbrands.com. Last 20 seconds of this one. That is a big offensive rebound. You know, Springs has prided themselves on getting boards this year, and they could not get one that time. They had Pino miss 2 free throws, Blank missed 2 free throws, and Springs unable to make up but a single point during that time. And it's still a 4-point contest. Pino flashes to the corner, trying to get Grotti free, trying to get Farrell free. This is a dangerous pass to Blank. He just missed 2 of them, and they'll get fouled by Ben Anderson. 18 seconds left in this one. Jordan King with you. Glad you chose to join us. During our post-game show, we'll crown a player of the game, give you the final statistics, talk to a couple of folks. Right now, it looks like Coach Tash maybe will pop up here. Player or two. And talking about a win, here is the first free throw good for Nick Blank. So if this result holds, Laconia moves to 5-5 and gets back over 500 on the season overall. They'll be 9-8 overall. Springs will fall to 10-7 and 5-5 in conference. And the second free throw for Blank is missed. Rebound down with Mao. A quick outlet to Ben Anderson. Anderson shovels back to Kuhn. Got to get a quick shot if you're Springs. And Kuhn has it stripped. Schultes stripped Kuhn, and this ball game is over. Grotti, Garrett's, back to Grotti. Big win for Laconia. They win it here, 56-51 over Flyway Conference rival Springs. That's a big one for Coach Tash and his crew. My goodness. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll have our Fox Valley Savings Bank post-game show. That all rolls on right after this. Stay with us.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
In business for over 90 years, Musa Sheet Metal. Since 1928, Musa Sheet Metal Company of Oshkosh has had a commitment to quality and customer service second to none. They've remained true to that commitment and made it their prime focus. Their mission? To create a quality product for a fair price while maintaining the integrity that's made the company last so long. So whether you're looking for architectural sheet metal, industrial ventilation, or more, go to musasheetmetal.com. And remember, if it's metal, it's Musa.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our 4th generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Back on RP Video Sports. Thanks for joining us this evening. Jordan King with you. Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. Looking for a loan with no hassle? They can help. Local bank, local lenders, your community, your local community bank. Fox Valley Savings Bank, appreciate them making the postgame show possible. We'll track down Coach Tash as well as hopefully a player or two and bring them to you here for the postgame show. Crown a player of the game. Talk about our turning point in the game as well. So let's get a timeout here. We have Coach Tash. Looks like we got Ethan Pino as well. These guys will be joining us when we come back on the other side of this break. Stay with us.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
Go ahead and let the daydreams of spring begin. Shop the auto show sale at Holiday and explore all that's new from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Say yes to enticing sale offers, get more for your trade, and experience Team Holiday's genuine guest care.
We earn the trust of drivers from all over Wisconsin by following through and going the extra mile. It's what we do.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
We're back here, Radio Plus Info. Glad to have you along this evening. Big win for Laconia. Second time around, they get Springs this time, come to the pit, and I don't know if they allow me to do this. We're going to have co-players of the game here. Ethan Pino and Cash Farrell up here with us, and we're going to start with Ethan. Ethan, first time around against these guys, what's your response? What was the response from the team after walking out of the ledge with the loss there, 14-point loss? And what was the conversation between you and the guys of how we get this thing back on track?
You know, we went in there and we had to play hard, and we came out with a loss. You know, we got back on track the next day, just going to practice and marked it on our calendar. And then today coming in, we knew we had to play our butts off and go out there and get the win because we haven't beat these guys in a while, so it was a good one to win.
You know, from your perspective, your game seems like these last couple of games have been as aggressive as I've seen you play, getting downhill, getting to the rim in quite a while. What's the mindset, Ben?
Just help these guys, help our team out, get wins, get good playoff seeding, and just focus on the rest of the season.
When you look around the guys you got around you, Keaton and Cash and some of these guys, how fun is it to play with this group of guys?
Extremely fun. You know, we work each other, and it's just fun practicing with these guys and going out there and play every night. Congratulations,
big win for you. I'll take this. I'll have you shuffle down. We'll bring Cash in here. Cash, congratulations first of all on the win. 16 points for you tonight. What changed? 4 points in the first half. What changed for you in the second half in terms of the offensive output?
I knew I had to come out hot.
Just get that right up. There you go.
I knew I had to come out hot in the second half.
Yeah.
And I needed to take the ball to hoop and get our teammates shots so we could take the lead.
When you're going downhill, seems like that's when you're at your best. What's the mentality for you?
Coming into the game, I knew that they had some big guys on their team, and I knew I had to go straight to them and get to the rack as hard as I could so I can get to that.
How difficult are guys like Mao, Kuhn? You just mentioned they're guys that are physical. And what was the learning lesson in terms of physicality that you guys learned from playing them the first time?
During the first game, it was just super hard to get to the hoop, and we weren't nearly ready to take on them. And in practice, we practiced hard to make contact with them and just get to the rack as hard as we could.
A couple of big free throws for you down the stretch as well. Just talk about your commitment and how that's got to be something you take pride in, I would imagine, right? What can you say about getting to the line? Because I know your guys count on you to have the ball in those clutch moments. What does that mean for you?
I know it's like some people on our team are hitting them, and I take my free throws very seriously.
Sure. In
big game times, I know I have to make those shots.
Cash, congratulations. That's a big win for you guys. Back in the thick of things in the flyweight. Congrats.
Thanks.
We'll bring Coach Tash in here as well. As we do, those are your BCI Burke players of the game. Log on burkecareers.com. That's BURKE careers.com. Ethan Pino and Cash Farrell. And by the way, I just got confirmation. I can say it Pino or Pino. So there you go. Don't join us in the comments and tell me. He just gave me permission. So, hey, Coach, that's a big win for you guys.
Yeah, that's. Oh, go ahead. That's a big program win for us.
Sure.
That's all due respect to Springs, that's slaying the dragon for us. That's something that's a program that has done it right for so many years, and it's just tonight was our night.
You mentioned physicality from that first game in the pregame. How did you like how you guys responded tonight? Because it seemed like you guys were up to the test.
We were. It's so cliche, but man, we had a really good week of practice, having 2 days. Tuesday. Sorry, I can't remember what days they are. Wednesday, Thursday. And we implemented a lot of different type of physicality drills that I thought we were lacking. And, that's not my fault. That's on me early in the season. And it's just part of growing as a basketball player, too, is, learning that the physicality increases on each level the higher you get, from 8th grade to JV 2, 1, varsity. It's not going to get easier in college. It's more physical. So, you got some boys here that want to play at that, extend their careers. And it was just a learning lesson like, hey, if you want it, you're going to have to really earn it.
Yeah.
And we got out the football bags this week. I think I pulled a muscle in the leg. I know I did, but it was all worth it.
Hey, I just asked Ethan about this. This is as aggressive. This stretch of basketball is as aggressive as I've seen him, getting downhill, being physical.
Yes.
When did that come on?
Just growing as a junior.
Sure.
It's just growing as a basketball player, too. And, I think for Ethan, too, his shot didn't fall earlier in the season, and he's had to play a different way this year compared to having Jaden Garati. It's just a learning experience and the speed and all that stuff. And, we just encourage him, if your shot's not falling, you can still, as a ball handler, get penetration and facilitate. So,
I know there were a couple of free throws down the stretch that you guys missed, but in terms of what Keaton and Cash did from the free throw line tonight, they were spectacular. We talked about it pregame. Did you like what you saw from them in terms of what they gave you?
Yeah, they were stoic at the line, and that's a big moment for guys that we haven't beat Springs in a long time.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where they were big enough for the moment. They were focused, they were locked in, and they got it done.
Coach, you still got plenty of big ones on the schedule
yeah.
That you can get out there and get, but this was a big one here tonight. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
There you go. That is Coach Tash, and appreciate him taking out a few minutes here post-game. Appreciate the guys as well. They're signing autographs for all the kids in the arena. I think they got playing cards. I heard some kids before. I heard one of the kids run by and say, I got the best 2 players. That's awesome stuff. So that's what building a program is all about. They had the youth kids in here. They're signing autographs for them right now. It's a big win for this program, though. They moved to 5-5. I know it's not the season Laconia's wanted to have, but this is a big win against crosstown rival, and they'll get another shot at the likes of WLA coming up here as well. So not the only revenge chance for Coach Tash and his crew here tonight. So there you go. We'll give you our final statistics, our turning point of the game. all of that coming up. We'll also whip around the Flyweight Conference and give you some final scores around there as well as we continue on. This is our Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. We're back after this. Stay with us.
When you can't find answers to your recurring health challenges, it can feel like your health and your future are being held hostage. The Wellness Way is a network of health restoration clinics that think and act differently to solve the health challenges others can't. Here, we disrupt the standard approach to care through a combination of testing, individual plans, and one-on-one guidance, putting your health and your future where they belong, in your own hands.
For over 100 years, the name Kohl is synonymous with quality fuels, lubricants, and propane. That's because Kohl is the area's trusted source for farm, construction, and trucking companies, as they partner with these companies to help them achieve their unique goals. The team at Kohl Oil and Propane is dedicated to serving you. They pride themselves on a customer-first approach and work hard to make sure you're satisfied. You can rely on Kohl for prompt delivery, competitive prices, and quality service. Learn more at kohloilandpropane.com.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
Hi, this is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. As an estimator, moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high quality manner. It's all of your goods on the move or in storage, and you want it cared for, whether it's moving their business, building a new home, moving out of state, moving across town. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac, making your move and storage of goods simple. Guess what? We are hiring at Dufresne Moving and Storage for labor and driving positions. Stop in at 800 Morris Street for an application and interview. Stop now.
We all know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people, like you and me, taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Back here at the pit, 56-51, your final score on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. Laconia gets a 5-point win here at home against Springs. As we mentioned, Springs falls to 10-8 on the season, 5-5 in the flyway. Laconia up to 5-5 in the flyway, and 9-8 overall on the season. There you go. Those are what the records look like. Let's whip around the flyway conference very quickly. Mayville 78-54 winners against North Fond du Lac. Omro with a statement, 71-54 win on the road at Lamira. WLA took care of Campbell Sport in easy fashion. 75-34 was the final for the Vikings. So Omro 10-0, WLA 9-1. Pretty much a two-horse race now at the top of the Flyway Conference. And Lamira drops to 7-3. Then a couple of games down to Springs and Laconia, both at 5-5. Mayville's 3-7. 1-9 Campbell Sport, and 0-10 for North Fondy. There you go. Marian University presents your turning point of tonight's game. Log on to marianuniversity.edu to get started today. And you could pick something earlier on in the game. There were some turning points there. I think the big turning point for me was when Nick Blank got an offensive rebound. And there was less than a minute left. Laconia had missed 2 free throws. It was Pino who missed a couple of free throws. Then Blank goes to the free throw line, misses 2 free throws. But on the second of the 2, Laconia got the offensive rebound, fired it back out to Nick Blank. They got a timeout. Cool, calm, collected, got things situated, and then Blank ends up hitting a couple of free throws on the ensuing trip to the free throw line. So that was a big play. I mean, Springs was only down by 4 at that point. They get that rebound. They can come down the floor, cut it to at least a 1-possession game, perhaps, and that was a big offensive board. Something that I mentioned live was, Springs prides themselves on being great rebounding, and they have been tremendous this season. The best rebounding team I've seen so far this season. But, tonight when it mattered the most, Laconia was able to get it done and find a way to get a rebound. That's our Marion University turning point of the game. We told you about our players of the game, brought to you by BCI Burke, and a couple of them, Ethan Pino and Cash Farrell. They combined for 31 points here tonight, 16 and 15 apiece, respectively. Leb Insurance Group presents your final statistics. Leb Insurance Group is your MedElite partner. Your MedElite membership is a safety net that helps protect your home, family, and lifestyle. Learn more with the Leb Insurance Group. Final stats here, starting with Springs. 2 points apiece for Jack Holtzman and Caden Pitts. 3 points each for Ben Baker and Caden Krusik. And for Baker, he hit that 3 within the first couple of minutes of the game and then just found it tough go of it for the rest of the way against this pesky Spartan defense. 7 points for Sam Lucas. 12 for John Kuhn, and Noah Mowell leading the way, as he often does for Springs. He had 22 tonight. For the Spartans, let's see here. Start with Carter Bonlender. He went 1 for 2 from the line. That was his only point. 4 points each for Sawyer Schultes, Rhett Garretts, and Nick Blank. 5 points for Camden Smith. 7 for Keaton Grotti, and as I mentioned, 15 for Ethan Pino and 16 for Cash Farrell, combining for 31 here tonight. Those are your Leb Insurance Group final statistics. AirTech presents our next game broadcast. No matter which type of heating system you have in your home, the knowledgeable technicians at AirTech Heating can perform a timely repair if things go wrong. Go to radioplusinfo.com for the complete schedule. But I'll tell you what, it's Badgerland hockey weekend for that conference, and I know Jeff was stoked to be getting that underway on both the boys and the girls side. Going to have coverage on Radio Plus, so make sure you check that out. As for me, next Tuesday, or this coming Tuesday, I should say, WLA hosts Mayville, and we'll have that here on Radio Plus. So that's your next chance to catch some flyway action. And then not too long after that, forget if it's Thursday or Friday next week, Laconia travels to WLA, and that'll be another big one for the Spartans. Can they knock off WLA? That'd be a big one for the Spartans as well. So there you go. Those are AirTech next game broadcasts. Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. We're going to wrap it up here. Appreciate both coaches for the pregame interviews. Certainly appreciate Coach Blank for Coach Tash. Nick Blank is the player. Nick Tash is the coach. Appreciate Coach Tash joining us postgame. Also appreciate both Cash Farrell and Ethan Pino for stopping by. Appreciate Athletic Director Cody Moon. He always gets us set up awesome over here. Like I said, this is one of the best places in the area to take in a game, and appreciate Athletic Director Cody Moon. Appreciate all our sponsors up and down the line. Appreciate Colby and the crew doing all the hard work so I can just describe a basketball game, and appreciate you at home. You've been watching Flyway Conference basketball. Big win for the Spartans. They get it done 56-51, and you were watching on Radio Plus. Good night.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Gas prices, home expenses, education. Will those costs always go up? Probably. At Winnebago Lutheran Academy, we can help you with one of them. We are a part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program, a program which enables qualifying families to receive a quality Christian education at no cost. That's right, zero tuition if you qualify. To learn more, visit WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake-turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch. Mmm.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
We all know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people, like you and me, taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
Edward Jones Representatives in Fond du Lac, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic, Fondi Family Dental, Baker Cheese.
Right Way Home Improvement, Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive, Taco Bell,
Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal, Oil and Propane, Pioneer Pit Stop, Marco Tax Service,
Pizza Ranch, the National Exchange Bank and Trust, Marine Park Technical College, Silica for your home,
Rademan Stone and Landscape, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Winfield Homes, Everson Law Office, Bob's Pizza,
Airtech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal, Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Camera Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Hopper's Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, New Medical Center, Muthig Industries, Pino Construction,
Len's Truck Center, Fox Valley Savings, American Family Insurance Agent Brad Tagliapietra, BCI Burke, Marian University, Into the Woods Wellness, Smith Builders.
Today's game is also presented by International Paper and Will Sport. Lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac.